I grew up in too many places, too many times to ever figure out what I really, really like. To understand what kids meant when they said favorite teacher or favorite ice cream stall or favorite pillow. I was so alone trying to make sense of this world as a little girl, so disconnected. The fact is, I never knew how to hug a teddy bear goodnight. I never made best friends. I never stayed long enough in a school to be the best at something. I never had time enough for crushes to turn into flings. I never had a choice to decide to go or to stay behind. I spent most of my days in playgrounds kicking footballs around, hoping they'll turn into boomerangs. I kept writing my name on wooden desks with a compass, thinking they'll show up on maps every time I'm nowhere to be found. I was so busy trying to cope, trying to catch up, trying to make new friends, trying to accustom, adapt, accomplish, accommodate, trying not to punch shit, trying to feel it's going to be all right, telling myself I just need to make it through this night. That I never got to learn how to preserve things, how to put memories in formaldehyde, too afraid the glass jars will break from too much shuffling, too afraid if I get used to something it'll hurt when it has to be left behind. I never got to learn how to hold on to things that mean something. I never got to keep my favorite storybooks, my favorite wall drawings, my favorite people, my favorite snowflakes, my favorite summer skies. I never knew there's a difference between truths and white lies that I kept telling myself. I thought places like people are temporary. I thought people like places are things you visit once, like tourists sometimes don't even stay the night till I met you. I thought I'll never find what I really, really like. Because favorite place is best friend is lover is a four-leaf clover is you. I thought maybe this is what homecoming feels like. It was like getting off the bus in a new city, looking around for something, somebody, and there are just strangers everywhere, but you spot someone in the crowd, and your eyes meet. And then when you look around, suddenly you feel safer. Suddenly it feels like you're gonna be okay. And then you move on, out, into the new world, ready to take your chances. Ready to breathe the new air, ready to breathe into brown paper bags, ready for sleepless nights, ready to sleep on borrowed mats, ready to not wanting to fuck, not just to feel dead, ready for a feel-good breakfast in bed, ready to live and die, ready to feel and survive, ready to be held, ready to be overwhelmed. You never really asked me how many people have I been with before I met you. Somewhere you knew that it took me that many people in that many places to find you. You never really asked me how many people have I been with before I met you. Somewhere, you knew that I was giving them the finger so I can learn how to make love to you.